With a December snow blanketing much of the Midwest and Northeast, what a perfect time to be in the Sunshine State as we welcome you to TIAA Bank Field in Jacksonville, Florida. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Tennessee Titans and the Jacksonville Jaguars. The holiday season is upon us. We've got the gift of the NFL as we're underway here in Week 16. This fielded at the 2. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line.
Set, ready, 90, Wolf.
Hey, watch the slant.
Throwing on first down is Minshew. He's just going to dump this one off to his fullback out of the backfield. Only a couple for him there on the game's first play, and it's second down.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production, but I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
And that was a good start getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pregame. That's what they did there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets on them, and that's how they motivate them. Most of these guys are self-motivated. They have a lot of pride in their performance.
Looking to throw again on second down. Minshew nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Jeffrey Simmons in there to get him, and on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him. And I don't think this is the script they had in mind for their opening drive. This is 3rd and long.
Here we go.
So 3rd and long. Here's Minshew. It's complete to Chris Conley. And they'll bring him down at the 27-yard line. They do get 9, but it leads to 4th down. So likely a 3-and-out on their opening drive. That's not a good omen for a team that's...
Been in my party long?
Like 5 minutes.
I gotta add my PlayStation on.
Lost 3 straight games.
Too many threes that you're mentioning right there. That's a number they've got to get off of. And the big risk you're running right now is discouragement amongst the ranks. How do you keep them up? How do you keep them motivated? They've got to dial up something to give themselves some confidence.
Now on 4th down, we've got a whistle here and a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. On 4th down, on is Logan Cook to punt. And that one hits a little too close to the goal line, and it continues into the end zone for a touchback.
Let's go now. 51 right there. 54 Mike. Ready?
Now a first carry for Derrick Henry. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of 2 there, second down.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah, we know
But you bottle him in at varying levels, because if you crowd everyone to the line of scrimmage, if he breaks through, nothing but room to run.
On second down, here's Henry. After getting stuffed on first down, not much better there. 2-yard gain.
Partner, we know today's NFL is really built around the guy throwing the football. But these short runs, they still pay dividends because they can take their toll on a defense, and they can add up as the game goes along. You control the clock, you control the ball, and that way you often control the game.
They're going to look to throw. He gets it to Brown. Good play. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. The Titans get 14 yards there and move the chains as well.
I don't care how many times we say it, I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. First down.
And they've
Davis fighting. He loses the football. And the Jags grab it. And his guys are going to
Wow,
take
bro.
at the 34-yard line. Well, he did what he's known for. He made the catch, then he turned into a runner, took the contact, and
Got his stick fumbled.
all I remember as a
Dude
player,
scooped it.
when they catch the ball, when those acrobatic guys catch it, you have to make them pay.
Do the Jags have a hard-hitting
big tackle,
superstar?
ball free, anything you can do to slow them down.
Minshew sets to throw. That's to his running back, Leonard Fournette. And this play will be
He smacked, he just come destroyed Corey Davis and
so a loss of 5, and it'll be second
coughed the
down.
ball up.
So they had the big loss on that first down pass play and facing a second and long. On second down, Minshew. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's third down. The turnover put him in great field position. They don't want to squander it with third down coming up.
No, not at all. And you know what else you do? You make your defense mad.
Yeah.
They got you the football, gave you a great opportunity. You got to cash in to get some points.
And able to find Conley. A big one there for the Jags. 18 yards, first down.
Let's go. 15, 9, 59.
Three buzz.
5.
Minshew, first and 10. Caught here by Conley. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. They'll lose yardage back at the 17.
General West.
That'll go as a loss of 5. And that's going to lead to a third down. Now Minshew. And Eifert has it. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal.
Well, partner, when you ask anyone other than your QB to throw the ball, you must have a lot of confidence, or you think you're really going to fake them out, and it looks like they did exactly that.
Yeah, going deep in the playbook and a great grab on the other end. Again, Minshew looking to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
When you got your backs in the shadow of your goal line, you've got to be physical in that situation because there's not a whole lot of space, not a lot of wild plays that can be run there.
It's put up or shut up time. Defensively, nice job just to make sure they didn't complete it on that play. Second down and goal. Minshew got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Jaguars. Randall Cobb, his 4th touchdown on the year, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Josh Lambo now for the point after.
This guy got lucky with these catches.
And this is up and good. The score now 7-0 Jaguars.
Jags. Nah, I'm in the second league.
And Lambo now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away.
I played Panthers in the first league.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And last time, not only the turnover, but that turned into 6 points. They got to make up for that here.
We always hear about empty possessions. Some are worse than others. You can have an empty possession, punt the ball away, get yourself set to play defense. But when you turn it over, it changes momentum. And when they take it downfield and punch it in on you, that's a bad possession all the way around.
Yeah, but you're hungry to get back out there, aren't you?
You better be, because otherwise, it's going to be a long day for you.
They'll run it here. This is James White. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down. The success there, Charles, coming on the outside of the field, the ground game. Curious to see if that continues as we progress.
Yeah, we often talk about variety in play calling and usually between run and pass. But in this case, with strictly the run game, you can be creative there as well. Run it inside, run it outside, keep the defense off balance.
Check. Fresno. Check.
They run the draw play. This is White. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. They'll set up the throw. Got a man. It's Brown. The Titans get 14 yards there and move the chains as well. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Henry running right. So a nice job to break the 1 tackle, but not much daylight after that as he's brought down. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half, maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
That one good for a pickup of 15 for Tennessee. This drive, it's been a good mix. 3 passing plays, 3 runs, hitting on all 3 of those passes, and the last one putting them in the red zone.
So wouldn't you think play action right here? Because you've got the ability and had the ability to run it in, throw it, go play action and take your shot at the end zone.
Complete. It's Henry. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. It's a gain of 6 on the play, and it'll be a 2nd down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. 3rd catch of this first half for him, and this one is a 1st down. 2 minutes gone by, 2nd quarter. They'll try to run for it with Henry. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal. Well, down here near the goal line, you don't think of a cornerback in run coverage, but he made the stop.
Yeah, most of the cornerbacks we know, they want to be those pass defenders and be just
chicken.
there.
They'll give Henry another shot. A nifty Attacking move on the run, but ultimately stops short of the goal line down at the 2. Give him right around 4 on the
like the only noise around me is my dog.
Here on 3rd and goal.
It's like chewing a bone or something.
He cut out his barking cords or something.
Switch it, swap.
Now back to throw. And it's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. Jones Smith, his 4th touchdown on the year, as they are now on the board here in the first half. No going for 2. They'll kick the point out tied at 7 apiece. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
Here we go.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense getting the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3 and out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
Jacksonville first down on a pickup of 17.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players, somehow came back to football. That's really good for the game of football. You're getting better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination, guys who know how to control their bodies when they run their routes.
Here's Minshew. Eluding the pressure right. That's out to his running back, Fournette. And he is going to lose yardage here. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down. Really good defensive effort. They were all over that little swing pass out to the right side, but for lost yardage.
Terrific read, better execution, and done with a lot of enthusiasm, wasn't it?
Absolutely.
They saw it all the way, ran to the football, and caused a nice play for lost yardage.
On the ready.
Check Mike 54. Mike 54.
Hey, watch your lane.
Hey, seam 6. Seam 6.
Mike's 5'4".
Go.
Watch the curls. Watch the curls. Right there. 54. Right there. Right there.
Hit it.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Minshew. And a big loss here as he's taken down. And we say it all the time, have to be able to get rid of the ball sooner than that.
You have to help your offensive line out. They're going to protect you as best they can. And if you're getting 3 to 5 seconds to throw the ball, they're doing a really nice job. But when you hold it and give up a sack, you're really almost discrediting their work.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
Forced out to his left. And the pressure gets to him again. Daquan Jones in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. Here's Logan Cook now, standing just about on his own goal line. That's pulled in at the 32. Well, he wasn't too far from breaking that. Officially, give him 15, and it'll be Titan football. Elsewhere, a score update from New Orleans. Now, you saw the score at the bottom of your screen a moment ago. We got a good one going on there. And we'll keep you abreast of how that one shakes out. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. The last possession, these guys were able to tie the game with a touchdown, and now they'll have a chance to move out in front.
Yeah, let's give a big assist to the defense who got the ball back. The special teams went out there, handled things. They've got it. They've got momentum. I know they're eager to get out there and put it on display.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
54, Mike. 54, Mike. 54.
Back to throw here. And this one complete to Smith. They'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. An 11-yard pickup for the Titans and a first down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and you can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
A first down carry for Henry. This will be a short gain of 3 before he's brought down at the 22. Earlier this half, you were wondering how the defense was going to handle him defensively. Were they going to bottle him up at different levels, so to speak, is what you said. What have you seen so far?
Well, I think they've been absolutely terrific because it feels like on every play, if we were watching this in the film room, when he clicked off the film or stopped it, you would see 11 shirts of that same color right there in the frame trying to tackle him. That's what you're looking for.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked up by the linebacker, Miles Jack. And they'll have the football, but deep in their own territory as he's brought down at the 5. Those INTs all sting, but you throw one in the red zone, I think especially as a rookie, maybe it stings a little bit more.
I think what you're saying is they don't all count the same, do they? Right? Interceptions in the red zone that you've given up points now, those are precious, so you have to learn from those and in a hurry.
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. He's picked off near his own 48.
Check, watch 54. All day.
They'll run on first down. It's Henry. And some room to maneuver. A big play there just before halftime. 47 yards. After the big play, a chance to finish now on first and goal.
Don't say nothing.
Trying to punch it in with Henry. And he will take this one in for a Titans touchdown. Derrick Henry in the final seconds of the first half. And the Titans have taken the lead. A try here for the extra point. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. Likely time for just one final play, and then it'll be off to the locker room to talk about how they can erase this deficit.
Yeah, and I think a lot of people look at it and go, well, maybe you take a shot here. Maybe you get some momentum going into the half. What's the flip side of that? You do something crazy, quarterback gets hit, ball comes free, and now you're down an even bigger margin. Go ahead and take this one, go to the locker room, start over.
Go now.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Now Leonard Fournette, and an alley to run. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. So we have reached halftime with a touchdown. That's the difference on the scoreboard. As we send you a couple hours south of here to Orlando, that's where we check in with a coach at our EA Sports Halftime Report. The Titans hold the lead, and they'll get the football first as the third quarter gets underway. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. They have the lead now. They'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that because now I think they'll go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies. Try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
See if they do just that. 2nd and 5. Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete. The intended receiver there was Jonnu Smith, and it's 3rd down. This defense trying to do its part, active hands on that play, but their offense hasn't given them much to work with.
So they're not going to worry about it. On their side of the ball, all they're concerned about, can they create some scoring opportunities and help out that offense?
Looking to throw. And he's got a man, Corey Davis. That's a first down pickup for Tennessee on a gain of 10.
Now that was pretty. They
good, bro.
executed that curl route versus zone coverage, and that changes things a little bit because against man, it's often a tight curl, sharply run route. Against zone, you're just looking for that open spot, that dead area, so you make curl a little bit wider just to get to that place.
And usually a tight window. He fired a bullet in there for the completion. The tackle made by the linebacker, Joe Schobert.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
Fucking 3 more shots.
54 is Mike. 54 is Mike.
Second and 9 now. And caught by Henry. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard
Probably not
loss.
there.
It's going to lead to a third down. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
Man, I got you. Man, I got you. Kill.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. It's caught. Smith. Good defense holds him to only a yard, and it'll be 4th down.
One of the money routes for any offense, the drag route. So tough to defend because the receiver can stop at any point and make himself available to the quarterback and get a completion. But I love the communication we saw there. All the defenders pointing out the receiver, where he was going, and then they're able to rally to the ball after the catch and stop him short of a first down.
A 41-yard punt there with no return. And it'll be Jaguar football as they take over deep in their own territory. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half 2.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the
How many
time.
plays do you script?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting
No,
8
what
to
the
10,
fuck?
kind of a starter or an opener, whatever
Yo.
terminology they use.
I had Leonard Fournette back in the backfield, stumbling like 10 yards behind the line of scrimmage. He recovered.
Just takes a couple of explosive touches.
This is a whole new guy, so
And on the stat sheet as well.
it was like I should have had like a 10-yard loss on him. And he broke 2 tackles and gained 2 yards.
They'll try and run forward with Fournette. And he's got the first as they'll bring him down at the 28-yard line. They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive will continue.
15-1.
It's just me and you. Kill.
Now Minshew on 1st and 10. He's got the hook up with Conley. 11 yards there for Jacksonville and a first down as well. This quarterback now 12 of 15 throwing the ball, 80% so far. It's 1st and 10. Into a double team and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 48. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Now remember, this is the #1 defense in the National Football League. There's a good example of why.
Shows that they set an aggressive tone, not just stopping the run, not just getting after the quarterback, but the ball's in the air. They treat it like they're the receivers, and they went after that one and took it all the way.
Point after, up and good. And it's now 21-7. This fielded at the 2.
Wow, he just took a kickoff back on me.
There he goes, left side. Touchdown, Jaguars. That kick return TD is 98 yards in length.
Basically, like,
as his guys are back.
This should not be a 1-possession game right now, but it is.
Such an electric play, so much fun to watch.
Yeah, I'm winning.
11 guys guys in sync for that to be successful, don't you?
I know, that's what I'm saying.
That's teamwork to be able to put it all together. But that play is really probably
I just got pick 6 and then he scored.
So now
Kick off after that.
Teams out there as they'll try to duplicate what they just saw. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Record. Check out read.
They'll look to throw here. He's got Smith here. 13 yards is the pickup for Tennessee and a first down.
One of the advantages of zone defense, as I remember it, is being able to see the play develop in front of you. One of the disadvantages, when they find those levels where they can hit you with it. Sometimes behind the corner and in front of the safety, it makes it tough to defend.
He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked by Ronnie Harrison. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Defensively that time, they were in zone coverage. As a rookie QB, what lesson can you learn there?
Well, understand this. You saw zone in college, and the defensive backs reacted, but they don't react like they do on this level. So when they're in zone and they see the ball coming to them, they'll react at least a half a second faster.
Yeah.
You got to know where you want to go with the ball. And
makes
be
sense.
decisive with it. Otherwise, the end result can be something you don't like.
Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. And he'll be about a full yard shy of the 20 at the 19-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
Come on, set. 60 Pittsburgh. 80 weapons.
Yo.
Look at me. Zipper. Ready?
Throwing on first down is Minshew. And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked off by Super Bowl 49 hero Malcolm Butler. And they will take over at the 29-yard line. For Derrick Henry. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5.
An opportunity to get a drive started here at the end of the third quarter. What you're trying to do is break the game down a little bit. Don't let your guys see too deep into the game, into the future, and say, oh, we got to get here. No, right here, right in front of them. Melt the clock down, get to the fourth quarter, try and keep going.
And try to keep that lead.
Exactly.
Damn.
And partner, I think that's a great example that not all tight ends are created equal. Because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
And they will not have time to get another play in here as time has run out on this third quarter. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Right there, 54 Mike.
Check tight. Mike's 54.
On third and short, he'll try and pick it up through the air. He'll get this one complete to Davis.
Let's go,
They get 9 yards there, and they get a first down. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me. I'm going to keep firing.
On first down, Henry. And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
That's a good play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball. Held him to a gain of 2. And that changes the playbook a little bit now for the guy calling plays. 2nd and 8. Now he's got to probably think about going to the air instead of maybe staying with the ground game.
Push him back.
Here's 2nd and 8. Buying time to his left. And that is incomplete. The intended receiver that time, Adam Humphries. And that'll make it third down. Well, you got a young quarterback. Maybe that's just an example of a growing pain for him.
I think you're right about that because when the game starts to move fast and it moves quickly on him, a lot of times they fall back on what they know best, their arm. He's slinging it on this one. Had a wide open target, but didn't have the proper footwork to increase his accuracy.
They'll set up to throw. And he's got it. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal. So first and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. Back to the ground now. It's Henry. And he will fight his way into the end zone for a touchdown. Derrick Henry.
It's always funny, Derrick Henry just trucks somebody.
Of the game. And the Titans capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6. The point after is good, and the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful.
Yeah, it sucks when it's you.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
Let's go, baby. Let's go.
Here we go.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. Had one tell me once, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass, and then finally kept having a rough patch.
Bro, just stick the fuck out of his receiver before he even touched the ball.
They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm.
No, it's not. It was so bad. Like, it was a big hit stick.
As they come up first and 10 at the 40. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked by Kevin Byard. And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line.
Partner, we always talk about possessions being at a premium in these games. And now in this situation, throwing an interception here when you have to claw your way back in, that one's going to hurt, and in a big way.
54 is Mike. 54 seconds.
They'll come out throwing here on first down. Complete. Smith has it. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. First down, Titans, gain of 12.
Well, how about this aggressive approach? Got the lead, 4th quarter, continuing to throw the football. Are you thinking about Super Bowl 51? Atlanta had the lead against New England, and they ended up giving it up?
I was going to say, don't say it, but you did say it.
I did, didn't I?
Yeah, anybody watching Atlanta, our apologies.
D-line, get that quarterback.
They'll run on first down. It's Henry. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll...
Oh, we're getting a second stimulus check?
Apparently.
Here we go. 6 yards. I know he is.
It's actually official now? I knew they were working on it.
They'll run it again with Henry. Able to get away.
That's why you keep the legs churning.
2 yards on the carry there, and it's going to lead him to third down. At this stage of the game, with the score where it is, the key here is stay in bounds, and he did just that. Not by a huge margin, but he stayed in.
And those come up in what we like to call winning edge meetings. The things that you have to do, late game situations, kicking situations, doesn't matter what it is, the things you have to do to win a game, and that comes up in that meeting, then you practice it, they've got to be happy to see it executed, being able to stay in bounds and work the clock.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. This one caught by Davis. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 33. He's been the go-to guy. They needed a big play there on third down. Went his way. It worked out.
Doesn't matter whether they've scouted it or that they think he's going to get the ball. He has a knack for finding his way open and completing the connection.
I'm in the neighborhood, real. I'm about to fucking dunk on some fools.
So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33.
Hey, me and you all day. All day. I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you.
On first down, Henry trying to run inside, but nothing there. No gain on the play there. Second down. They've called his number a lot this afternoon. You wonder how much tread is left on those tires.
We certainly do, but I always think back to one of my favorite coaches in the NFL. And he used to have a meeting with his running backs every year in the offseason and say, look, as many times as you're going to carry the ball, you should be able to carry it one more time, so make sure you get in shape.
If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up second down.
Pull it together.
Henry will get it. He's been busy today. And this may be a carbon copy as he'll again be stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Back-to-back stops make it 3rd and 10. Two minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Titans in possession of the football here.
Jack messaging me like,
and let's see what they've come up with offensively.
why am I trying to win this game? He said, why are you trying to win the game that don't mean nothing to you? I'm like, because my record? But I'm like, I'm only one game ahead of the guy, of the Colts in my division. So I'm like, I need to win. Because like,
Mike Vrabel says, let's get 3 out of this. He sends on the field goal unit.
Like, if I lose, like, I don't know how the tiebreakers will work out. I need to win at least one game, stay ahead of them. So, like, I don't know. Like, what are you trying to say? It's a game. I'm going to try to win the game anyway.
To come from 3 scores down, but don't change that channel. Don't go away. Miracles can happen.
I guess.
And you want to be here in case it does.
You're a company man.
Aren't I, though?
It's not like it's not even like I'm here running up the score or some shit. I'm just playing.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, Coach, what do you want to call? He just waved a hand like, who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time. But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. On 2nd and 10, it's Minshew. He goes full extension, and he's got it. 16 yards that time on the pickup for the Jags and a first down. That's what we're used to seeing from him right there. Plays like that, why he's number 4 in the league in terms of receiving yardage.
Able to make adjustments all along the way. Doesn't matter where he lines up, where he releases from. Working his way into the secondary. Figures out defenses and finds weak spots in order to get open.
Rashaan Evans out of Alabama had the tackle defensively. Again, it's Fournette. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Now the Jags will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. So a good run by Fournette. Now another 1st and 10.
Pilot, 64, weak.
Minshew, 1st and 10. He's going to let it fly. And that is caught. Touchdown, Jacksonville. D.D. Westbrook with a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year. And the Jaguars make some inroads here on that deficit. Oh, I was just about to say he had missed an extra point all season, but there it is. His first miss, no good. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. This will be taken in at the 1. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line.
Let's go, boys. Bring it on.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And this one all over but the shouting, you might say. Now, there's one timeout remaining defensively, but probably no real need to use it here.
Yeah, the only time they would use it, strictly for pride.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 28-yard line.
Here we go. 50 set. 18 Gator. 18 Gator. Hey, that QB's trash. Let's go.
The D can only stop it one more time as they take the knee. So this one, a Tennessee Titan victory, and they were really helped by their defense, forcing 3 turnovers.
I think what we saw in this one, today's defense. And what I mean by that is in the old days, pitching shutouts was big time. That was paramount. But the big thing was holding people down, holding down their yardage, right? Don't let them throw the ball through the air and gain a lot. But now, it's about taking the ball away. Taking away possessions, getting the ball back for their offense. They had 3 takeaways in this one, and it led them to victory.
So for the Titans, it's a big win here as they move to 11-4 now in the year. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for the Jaguars, they'll be guaranteed a finish of no better than 500 as they drop to 7-8. And they'll try to get back to their winning ways next week as they head to Lambeau to take on the Packers.
Oh, yeah.
For Charles Davis and our entire crew here at EA Sports, I'm Brandon Gaudin saying so long, everybody.